When the girl lands her punch, the slime flies into the sky and disappears.
Got a blast!
Huh? Wait, what? Unable to comprehend what just happened, I stand in a state of confusion and shock. The only thing that I can understand is that the girl has saved me from a tight spot. Hey you, are you okay? The girl who sent the slime flying runs towards me and extends a hand to help me up. Well? I take a hand and pull myself up. Thank you for saving me. Sure, don't worry about that. It's dangerous to wander around here daydreaming. You even tried to take on a slime monster. You don't have any weapons, do you? And you still tried to fight alone. That is so reckless. But slimes will always appear in the beginning of the game. They're just small fries, right? I don't know what that is, but a slime monster is not to be taken lightly. Huh? Slimes aren't weak monsters. Then what? Does that mean it has the strength equivalent to a bat monster or something? You don't have any weapons, and those clothes aren't anything I've seen around here before. Are you a traveler? I'm not exactly a traveler, am I? There's something I'd like to ask you. Are we in Japan? Uh-huh? Japan? No, we're in the south of the old world kingdom. Old what? What was that? Old world. Are you traveling around without even knowing where you're going? Old world? Oh, you mean Oslo? Oh, yes, of course, makes sense now. Yes, we're here to see Oslo from Narnia. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I can't even say I'm not familiar with it since I haven't even heard of it. Wait, I'm not on a trip anyway. I want to go back home, so could you tell me where I can find the nearest station or bus stop? Station? Bus? The girl repeats the word station and bus back to me awkwardly. If she doesn't know Japan, it would be within reason to guess that she's not familiar with the word station or bus either. Then where is this place? I don't want to believe it, but I'm unlikely to be in Japan if what this girl in front of me says is correct. It's a kingdom called Old World. I mean, my guy, you just went up against a fucking slime. Like, it was moving, like... Trust me, at this point, you're just sitting there going, no, we are not in Japan. We are not in Japan. You're probably just confused. I know. Why don't you stop by my business since you're here? Your business? Yeah, it's in the city and much safer than here. You can stay there until you calm down. What do you say? If I go into the city, it'll be easier to get information about my current situation. However, I can't be sure whether I should trust this girl or not. I mean, my guy, she just saved your ass from a fucking slime. I know it's a slime, but still. You're about to get your ass munched on by a slime. She may be looking to take advantage of me being able to grasp the situation I'm in. What is she gonna fucking take? You got no money, you're broke as all hell, you got weird ass clothing. Oh yeah, she's gonna take your glorious Pokemon V card. That's what she's gonna take. Although she doesn't look like the type to do that. What should I do? Accept the invitation. Do we? After having it mulled over for a bit, alright then, I'll come with you. I decided to go to the girl's shop, or whatever it is. Imagine this, right? Nice quiet girl, nice retirement, nice in particular parts, opposite to what we can see on the screen, and could you imagine that, like, the shop that she owns, right, is some form of... I'm gonna use the words B, D, S, but I'm not gonna fill out the characteristics out of that, because I ain't getting copyrighted. Hell no. Sorry, not copyrighted, I'm not getting a strike. Screw that! Well, at least it should be safer than staying here. Even if this is a trap, at least I'm dealing with a human. I doubt she'll try to kill me without warning like that monster. Really? I'm glad to hear that. I was worried since the monsters have been more actively recently. Is that so? Yep. Accepting her invitation was the right decision. Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lupin. Nice to meet you. Miss Lupin, huh? Nice to meet you too. She gives me a stiff smile. Oh, that's not the only thing that's stiff. Give me a stiff smile at my reply. After making the decision to go into town, I follow after Lupin while she guides me around the streets. What did you leave town for today, Miss Lupin? I did a lot today, but the main reason was to collect food supplies. There's a farm just past where we were earlier. I get all my daily products there. So that means you're the owner of a restaurant? Not exactly. It's more like a tavern than a restaurant. Miss Lupin laughs as she reaches some huge bags hanging from both of her shoulders. I mean, what kind of bags we talking about?
Community guidelines violation.
I could carry one of those bags if you like. My man, he coming in. He's swinging in. Don't worry about it. I'm used to this. You're being nice enough to show me around town. And those look heavy. Are you sure? They're pretty heavy. She may say that, but if a girl can carry them, it should be no problem for me. After all, I don't cook with an iron fry pan for nothing. I'm pretty confident in my strength. Well, if you insist. I accept the bag that she hands to me. This weighs a ton! She said it was just dairy products, but what the heck is in this thing? I'm almost afraid the bottom will fall out, but the bag seems sturdier than it looks. Are you okay? Maybe I should carry it after all. No, I'm fine. I can't believe how unfazed she looked, carrying something like this. Incredible. I can't help but express my astonishment out loud. After some time, when we finally arrived in town, it's getting late, and our surroundings are dyed red by the rays of the setting sun. Despite this, rather than quieting down, the hustle and bustle of the city has seemed to increase even more. We got that bustle! I let this slip, exclamation, involuntarily, at the sight which unfolds before me. Are you surprised? This is one of the biggest cities in all the kingdom. Of course I'm surprised at the size.
So size does matter.
But what surprises me even more is the people living here, and the fact that it's like the city right out of a fantasy world. No cars, no trains, not even street lamps. It's that kind of world. This is definitely not Japan, and I'm starting to doubt whether it's the same planet. No way! Now, let's head to my work. I'm back. Oh, no one else is back yet. When I follow Lupin inside, I notice all the tables and chairs are made out of from wood. They all look well used, and some are even cracked with missing pieces here and there. This must be one of those taverns in a game where all the adventurers gather. Well, Miss Lupin stands in the middle of the tavern and holds out her arms, spinning around like a top. Hey yo, she'd be spinning around like a... let it rip! Welcome to my tavern, the Stray Sheep. Oh, it is magnificent. So it's a tavern, the Stray Sheep. You can sit anywhere you like. Oh, I got a place where I can sit. On a chair. Yep. And if you thought that was gonna go dirty, you sick son of a bitches. Alright then, if you don't mind. I watch Miss Lupin walk into the back of the tavern and then sit down somewhere random. I don't mean to be rude since I just got here, but they don't seem to have any customers. By that, I mean there aren't any. Even the floor is clean. Different from the modern era, where streets are made out of concrete and pavement, it appears as if most are made of dirt or stone in this world. That means the floor here will likely become a bit dirty when a customer comes in. However, there's no trace of dirt anywhere, but it doesn't look like anyone has cleaned it recently either. You're open for business, right? Basically. At some point, Ms. Lupin had come to stand next to me. I'd be dazzled looking around the place and hadn't even realized. Oh, sorry, did I startle you? No, I'm fine. This place was full of life back when my father was the owner. Maybe it's due to my hesitant response, but Miss Lupin says this with a wrist smile on her face as it explains. Recently we've had a dry spell, so to speak. Is this really a laughing matter? Forget that, I want to hear about all your travels. When I was little, I was able to hear all kinds of stories from the adventurers, but they disappeared as soon as I became the owner. Actually, Hello, Lupin. How are you? Are you open? I was just about to explain that I'm not a traveler, but now... Two silhouettes have appeared in my door. Miss Veronica, are you drinking already? I mean... Yeah, but I made some extra earnings today. The woman called Veronica seemed to be drunk. As evidence, she had some kind of bottle of alcohol gripped in one hand. Miss Dahlia, if you were with her, you should have stopped this. Don't look at me. I got mixed up in being a regular here involuntarily. Don't be so heartless. We're best friends, aren't we, Dahlia? We only met recently, so I don't need the kind of friend who's going to bathe me in her rancid drunken breath. Oh dear, I can see that you're a shy one. That's not what I... Okay, I get it. I can see that you two are getting along just fine. You don't need to have a lover's quarrel right in the entrance.
私は
Sheesh.
そんな
That's not my
言うなら
intention.
よく
If I were to put it into words, I'd just say I'm looking after this drunkard. My eyes met with Dahlia, then mine and Veronica's.